Hi guys, so it's me and Kurt again. We're doing the next edition of Warhammer. At this point I have no idea, what are we, 23 or something onwards?
26, well one of them's 26.
Yeah, 26.
So,
let's see, we've got 26, 25. Ooh, what's that?
I don't know, it looks like a bonus one.
24.
Primary's Company Champion.
And 23, so 23 to 26. And we have a folder. Let's give you the box.
I guess it's just a bonus thing. I wonder if I mentioned it on the sheet.
Yeah. Just... Does it say what it is?
Primary's Company Champion. Let's see. Not sure.
We were just trying to look up what this is, because we don't know.
It's got the Primary's Company Champion on here. I guess it's just an extra thing. I'll have to double check if I've had any emails about it.
Yeah.
Don't think I have.
Alright, we'll have a look at this anyway. So we got a new folder to put more in, so the Combat Patrol lever back ring binder thing, which is quite cool. So, who do we have on here?
Well, it'd be all of the factions going from our first ones all the way
So,
around.
obviously I know these two, so that's the Space Marines and the
Tyranids.
Tyranids, thank you. I had Leviathan, which is Firefly.
Yeah, Leviathan
I haven't watched Firefly in ages, why is that in my head? And then we have
Eldari, the elves. Space elves.
well, the elves aren't as pretty as most elves.
Well, they're wearing masks, so.
Still. But, who's this?
They're Chaos Space Marines.
Chaos Space Marines, then. Oh, we've got one on the side. Who do we
The
have?
Orc.
The Orcs, then.
Voltan.
Voltan.
Gene Stealers, which are like human Tyranid hybrids.
Oh, right. And then.
Imperial Guard, that looks like. And World Eaters, one of the Chaos Space Marine factions.
Cool. And then it's just repeated in black and white in the inside. So that's the folder we got.
Yeah.
Look at this bonus one.
The next one.
Binder, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
So that's the
I'm
bonus.
old. We called them folders.
Do you want to open it?
Scissors might be more useful.
Yeah. Make sure to cut just the plastic.
I am. Relax.
So I guess this is another
Idiot.
bonus one. Did you want this bonus one? Or
Come on. There we go. What we got? So we got
these are fairly
this
simple.
thing. So it's one of the Combat Patrol Space Marine ones. Yes.
Yes. So I'm assuming if
Primaris Company Champion.
yeah, Primaris.
Primaris. Sorry. God, I can't say it right.
It's just
And
the one.
just one sheet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
shows how to
building
build them.
instructions on there, and then picture on the back, a little poster.
So I wonder if this is like an extra they had from the Combat Patrol magazine they did.
Yeah. Cool, whatever it is. We weren't expecting a little bonus, so that's awesome. I'll let you pack that away while I get 3, which is this one.
So yeah, we got 23, 24, 25 and 26.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, so
Okay,
this is
so this
part
was
1.
Part 1 of 2 of the 10 Guardians and Weapons.
Sounds like you need a drink.
Oh, these are tiny.
Yeah, Eldar
really
are
small.
fairly thin models because they're elves, so they're very tall and thin. Whereas Space Marines were a bit more chunky with larger canvases.
This is going to take much more delicate painting. Cool though. So I guess we get the spruces in part 2.
Yeah, well these are some of the spruces, those will be the best.
Not spruces, sorry, bases.
Yeah.
I know what I meant. My brain's still not quite working properly.
Yeah, so it looks like we've got some of the bodies, a bunch of the heads and weapons.
And a whole bunch of weapons, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm guessing the rest of the bodies as well as the bases are on the next one.
So we're gluing, aren't we? From the looks of that.
Yep.
Oh, so
Yeah, I don't
definitely
think
going to get you to help me with this.
I don't think they have any push fit Marines. Well, I'll be doing the Eldar, you're doing the Chaos Space Marines because I had the normal Space Marines.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so these are very fiddly and very tiny.
Yeah, and they have lots of helmet choices. Ones with helmets and some without the helmet with just the hair.
Oh yeah.
Well.
So a lot of choices and all the different body poses.
Yeah,
And then looking from how many weapons, I'm guessing there's a choice of weapons and things.
Yeah,
Also
there
looks
might.
like there's a choice of something on the back here, decorations.
I think it might be like grenades and stuff. Because I know for some kits, some characters can have like grenades which they can throw, but they're limited by, I think, however many you
so
have.
there's a lot of choices on this one.
Yeah.
It's quite cool then. And then some kind of
it
weapon
comes with
platform.
a turret. So yeah, it must come with a weapons platform on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then we have the weapons of the Surani?
Asurani, I think it is. I think it's a faction of the Eldar.
So we get some information about them. And their armour. Shuriken?
Yep, shuriken.
Catapults and pistols.
Yeah,
D-cannons,
like,
star cannons, bright laces, ghost goes, scorpion claws and plasma grenades. Wow, they've got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, like these are the little things those weapons shoot. So they basically spin rapidly and rip through you, like someone throwing a really fast shuriken.
Damn. Pass of the Asurani.
I wonder if Asurani is their religion and gods. Because I know they have a bunch of paths which they have aspect lords of, which is part of it. I'll have to read up on the Eldar more.
Yeah,
I have a
lot to learn.
I don't know much of their lore.
So we've got Path of the Outcast, Path of the Warrior and Path of the Seer. So
The Great Rift.
Great Rift, so Imperium
Nihilus, which is this half of the rift.
And then Imperium Sanctus.
Sanctus. Which is that half. So this half is cut off from this half.
Oh, these are the ones you said they were cut off and they couldn't get to.
Yeah, because this is... The warp has created a rift all straight through the galaxy. So it's cut off.
So we've got the Reality Sundred.
Yeah, Reality Sundered.
The Nutchmund Gauntlet.
Possibly.
Nutchmund.
It's hard to read up.
Can't really have normal words.
Because it's still got to be like Latinified, sort of.
And Empire Divided. Divided. God, that's a simple word and I can't even do that today. My brain is still not working after this illness.
Yeah, this would be more lore on the rift and some lore on the warp and what's happening currently in the lore.
And then this is the unit names.
Yeah, so this is where you can just create names if you want to.
There's like some tortugas.
Oh yeah, that'll be their sort of mech things. They're piloted by the spirits or some of their dead.
Very red, these ones, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just that faction.
This is more like the data stuff.
Where, yeah, it's just names for if you can't think of any and you want to give some.
You got Oath of Moment.
This would be... So this is for Space Marines. This is talking about abilities now. So how... Because certain factions will have certain abilities.
Oh, right.
Which...
So it's going to help teach you about those.
Yeah.
Which is handy, because obviously you started playing now, so you're getting to know these things, whereas I'm not quite there yet. Contract. Also more play ideas.
Yeah. To get you learning how to use their abilities.
And there's the Tyrannid. Tyrannid stands for it's still battling between the Tyrannid and Space Marine, but it's giving you much more in depth about these things at this point, isn't it?
Yeah. So they'll probably bring in stratagems at some point soon.
Yeah. So that's quite cool. Okay, yeah, so we're going to get the second part in the next one. And then we get some new paints.
And a paintbrush.
So give you that. Let you put that away while I open this one, number 24, which is the part 2. And this has got the bases in.
Yeah, and a weapon turret, looks like. Yeah, the weapons platform as it's called.
So, yeah, so this is the weapon thing, wasn't it?
Yep.
And some bigger weapons, so yes, they go on that.
Probably.
And then a bunch of really tiny things there.
Yeah, that looks like the bits which
Oh,
go
the
on
things
the
I had the
belts.
options for on the listing, yeah. And then all the bases, there's quite a few bases there. So that'd be the weapons one, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, and our 10 bases. Which you can tell how tiny these models are going to be by how small those bases are. So, yeah, so big giant hand goes in that. That's quite cool.
So this will be painting them.
Which of course we got the paint in the next one.
Yeah, well we already have.
Oh, we
these
have this
paints.
one. So
Mephiston.
Mephiston red, and then the Abaddon black.
Yeah.
More up and back. Oh, some more Quartz white there, and then we've got the Wraithbone, Retributor armor, and the Macrage blue. I'll get it one day.
The home of the space marine, of the ultramarines. So.
A few different colours get used in these ones, don't they?
Yeah, although definitely colourful. Not as colourful as the Harlequins though.
Yeah, they're definitely. I mean, they're very heavy red, but there's a lot of different little bits in them.
Yeah, and this I think they chose the red faction because they're the easier ones to paint. But there are multiple other coloured factions.
Ah, cool. So we've got information on the fall of the Eldari. Pride becomes before fall. How true. The new path and Slanesh.
Yep, the fourth
Slanesh.
Chaos Demon. Well, Chaos God, sorry.
And
The
then,
one which they created by accident.
oh, okay. And then the Webway. So.
It's a little pocket dimension they created to travel faster than light.
Ah, handy.
Yeah, because the warp was a bit dangerous.
Yeah. The Labyrinthine Realm?
Yeah, Labyrinthine Realm. I believe that's where the Black Library is kept.
And then Desperate Escape. So. Forge Worlds.
Yep,
Amid
that's
the steam and choke and smog, the company of industry rings out over the wasted surfaces of the galaxy's forge worlds.
Yep, basically worlds the Mechanicus run for the Imperium, which make all their weapons, mechs, tanks, everything.
Ah, okay.
And this is
Forge World Lucas and Forge World Riser.
Yep, Riser and Lucius. Because the Mechanicus have different styles as well, based on which Forge World they're from.
Ah, there's so much, so much to learn. I mean, it's awesome they do all of these, such a backstory, but for beginners like me, it's so overwhelming. We've got the Bonds of Honour, part 6 there. And then we've got some data stuff.
It's just names and things, none of the actual data.
Yeah.
Because the data stuff will have like movement and strength and all
Of
that.
course it will. Yeah.
Which is that one.
That one, the data sheet there. So we've got the assaults and what they can do.
Yeah, so these
and
would be
melee
the
weapons.
2 different weapons you can choose on them, which is probably why they've given so many on the previous one.
Yeah.
And then your melee weapon.
Yeah, so it's definitely a lot. And then we've got some more play stuff.
So this one looks like it'd be actual playing
Yeah,
with.
Von Ryan's Leapers again, and the Farseer.
Yep, which is one of the Eldari. I think the one in the previous set we had. Yeah, and then we got some of the miniatures we got from this set.
Yeah, because the Von Ryan Leapers, they were in the last lot, weren't they?
Oh, they were in like the second magazine we
Exactly
had.
like that. I knew I recognised the name.
Yeah, they were some of the first Tyranids we got.
So, yeah, some more play and some battle tips, which is really cool. There you go, the Eldari victory on the Tyranid victory.
Yep.
So, that's cool. So 25 is paints and a brush, which we're going to do next, and 26 we've also got here. Is the Wraith Lord. Oh, we get the big dude.
Yeah, with his massive sword.
Nice.
And big arm gun.
looking forward to seeing that painted up.
I'm assuming we'll probably start getting chaos soon. Unless they're going to do all of the Eldari, then all of the chaos. I'm not sure how they're planning on doing it.
I think the textured bit for the brush we've already put on. It's there, separate from the brush. Let's put that on.
Oh.
There we go. Keep that on there. So we've got the shade M, so shade medium.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, one of the paints they gave us is shade. Ah, yeah, both of them are shades. That's why they gave us the shade brush.
We have shade Gnome oil.
Yeah.
Gnome, if you can see that, hopefully. Which looks to be quite a black colour, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's one normally used for shading darker stuff like the blacks and dark blues and things to give shadow effect.
And then we've got shade Coburg?
Coburg Crimson,
Yeah,
which I think is used for some of the...
It's going to be
reds.
a dark red type colour, because crimson being red.
Yeah,
But
I think
you
that's
can
used
see
for
it's
lots of reds.
quite dark, isn't it? So we've got those two, which is quite cool. So that's some new colours. Are they colours you already had? Or?
I definitely have non oil. I think I have 3 or 4 of them.
Okay, so I'll keep that one down here with my lot then.
I'll have to check about the crimson. I might have one.
If you don't, then you can have that one up there. Oh no, it's doing its thing again.
That's fine.
So we start using some of the shades on my Tyranids.
Yeah. So these ones are very watery, so you don't need to add any water to them. You can just take it straight from the pot and brush it over.
That's cool then. Yeah, they look very watery. So yeah, so
I'll see the pink one, the crimson one will be on their flesh to give it a pink hue.
that's really cool. That's going to really bring them along. And then you're doing the shading on the ultramarines as well.
Yeah, just to get shading along the little bumps on the pad, shoulder pads and all that.
And into the little crevices of things. Oh, and on the writing on your swords.
Yeah, helps
Cool.
them stick out more.
That's quite cool. Oh wow, yeah, you use it a lot on quite a few pieces there, don't you?
Yeah, because it goes into all the little
here.
recess bits to bring the details out.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it was really digging into those bits as well, isn't it? Oh, it's quite fun. This will really help start reading things popping out, won't it? Looking forward to doing that. Yeah. And enjoy seeing the skin, bony, skinny parts become quite pinkish instead of the white. I mean, the white's pretty, but I think the pink's just going to look really cool, especially on the wings.
Yeah, I think they do show going over the pink again with some more white just to make it a bit smoother.
Yeah, it's just better than just the flat colour that we currently have.
It's mainly to get the colour in the joints and in between the bones.
And then it looks like we also use some of that on the new ones as well.
Yeah, it's used quite a lot on reds.
And that's our work in progress pictures, so this is where we're getting to at the moment on them. So,
and that's what yours would look like.
It's starting to look really cool. Can't wait to find time to actually start painting. Hopefully, as I'm over this illness, I'll be able to get around to painting. Samhain?
Simhan, I think.
Samhain.
I've not done much Eldari lore. Most of mine is on Imperium and Necrons.
So we've got about the ancient culture and the wild wider clans. Ooh. And the Eldari pantheon.
Yep, they're gods.
It's like, I know that word, but I always have trouble saying it.
These are the Harlequins. They're basically jester-looking ones, which serve the god Kakarok, I think it is, the guardian of the Black Library, and their laughing god.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Unicorn?
I can't remember.
Unicorn? I don't
It's
know.
one of their... It's basically an avatar for one of their gods, just like this one's the avatar of Cain, and then you got Phoenix Lords, which are like leaders of certain sects.
I mean, they're nice, but that's cool. I really like that. Might have to get a copy of that myself to paint because that looks like it'd be quite good fun to paint.
And this is where you learn the
Faction
tyrannid
abilities.
faction abilities, which is synapse. So it gives bonuses when you're near other tyrannids with synapse, I believe.
I really wish they'd sort out that chopping. Shadows warp. An example of the shadow warp, so examples how to play with that, I guess.
Yeah, I believe it affects battle shock or psychic abilities.
Yeah. And then tyrannid faction abilities, so really growing your knowledge on how to fight best with these things, don't you? More on the Space Marines. We'll turn to the Tyranids. And then abilities recap. Which is what I'd have to read over and over again. So it's coming along quite nicely. So yeah, so 26, which is the last one we've got here, we're going to get the Wraith Lord. But 27, so the first of the new ones, is part one of 3, 6 Windbinders.
I guess each one probably has 2,
Yeah.
sort of.
That looks like they could be fun to build.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool one for you to do.
Did you want to put those on your shelf?
Did you want to check for that one or?
I can check later when I go
I
upstairs.
need to redo my shelf. I'm running out of space for them. I need a second QPL. I've already got 2 QPLs. Right, so let's open up this one, number 26. Oh,
Base has got detail on it.
yeah.
I think that's the first time I've
quite
seen a
a-
base with details.
Large spruce here with some. He's going to be a big dude, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
He's still
gonna
fairly thin because he's
be- Yeah,
an Eldari construct, but he's going to be tall.
yeah. Going to be really tall. That's going to be really interesting to see. Yeah, because I mean that's his legs there, isn't it? So that's just his legs part, let alone the body. Yeah, he's going to be quite a good size.
Yeah, because I think that's what, about the right size. So
Yeah,
it's probably going to be about that tall then.
yeah, that's not a bad size. And this is
Gluing all of it.
Yeah. So glad you get the first lot of gluing ones. Give me time to practice on my other models. Oh yeah, so it's quite a lot of detail to go into it. Cool. That's a lot of components to paint. That's going to be fun. So yeah, so he's using the Mephiston. I'll get it right soon. Mephiston red, the Abaddon black. Quite a lot of Abaddon black actually. Corax white, Screamer pink. Oh, my favourite. Liboucher, Retributor armour, which is one of the ones I really like for the golds, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the Null oil and the Kurberg Crimson, did you say it was?
I believe so.
Yeah, so he uses quite a few colours. That's going to be cool. Then we got Spirit Stones and She Who Thirsts.
Yeah. So spirit stones are the little gems you see them wearing. So when they die, their spirits go into them. Because if they don't have those, when they die, their soul goes straight to Slanesh.
Oh right, lovely.
Or She Who Thirsts, or the Prince of Pleasure. That's the
Damn. Then we got some Twin Souls, Ghost Warriors and Protection. Interesting.
Yeah.
So the both knights are controlled by 2 souls.
That was it.
Ah. Then we got Shattered Stones. And they don't use Spirit Stones. Yeah. Beyond the Veil, so some information about going on behind it all, I guess.
Yeah, the warp. So this will be information on the warp. So just
The Eye of Terror, the Maelstrom, and the Prosperan Rift.
Yeah.
Then we got.
That's just the naming things, which I won't use.
And then that's their data sheet.
Yep.
A hell of a range, 36 inches.
Yeah, my Necron Death Marks have 36-inch range.
That is a big range.
Basically shoots almost all the way across the board depending on the size.
Damn.
But it's also quite tanky. It's got 11 toughness, 10 wounds, and it's got a 2+ saving throw. Yeah.
That's pretty good going. So then we've got some more play scenarios using the Turbulence and the Wraith Lord. And some more samples with some more battle tips. And then a Dari turn. And then that depends on who wins. I like that it can still have a chance of each one of them winning, so it's not a one-sided thing as you play.
It all depends on the roll.
Yep.
So that'll be the next one.
The next one, so it's part 1 of 3 and part 2 of 3. So
yeah, so the next batch, 3 of them will be the riders, and the 4th one we won't know until we get it.
Yeah. Be interesting to see.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I'll let you put that on. And then you can pop them back up here.
I'm guessing they're giving us all the Eldari and then they give us all the Chaos Space Marines.
Gives me time to get some painting done.
Yeah, I guess they wanted to give you 2 of the factions at the start because that would give you 2 factions to fight with.
Yeah, and then they can slowly introduce the others. Got pass them all back up here so come on, I think.
Oh.
So we had 23 and 24 were the
Guardian
Guardians, and then 25 we got some paints and a brush, and 26 we got the Wraith Lord. So that was really quite good thing today, I think. Put the table straight here. So it's really good going, and then of course we have the folder. So it's quite nice. So
I need to put all of the new stuff into there.
Yeah, and see if you can work out what this came for.
I guess it's just a bonus one.
Yeah. Well, hope you enjoyed seeing that, and we will be back again in about 4 weeks because this literally arrived end of last week.
No, it arrived earlier this week.
This week?
Yeah.
I'm so lost. Time is thingy. So yeah, about 4 weeks then we'll be back for the next set. But hopefully we'll get some painting videos out soon and building videos. It just depends if I have time to do them. So I will see you all soon. You all take care. Bye.
See ya.